Oh, this is a bigger town than I was expecting, actually. You say 300 people. I expect, like,
But apparently it's like the key point for anyone who's traveling the South Coast to stop and like
all
this is where
roads
you
lead
find
to Vic.
The town of Vik at the southernmost tip of Iceland gets its name from the Old Norse word for cove or inlet, and it is best known for its badass black sand beaches. If that wasn't metal enough, the name Vik is the prefix for the word Viking. Just a short drive away from the pitch-black shores is an incredible farmhouse bed and breakfast run by a family that has lived on the land for 100 years. The Grand Guest House Gardacut. The Grand Guesthouse Gardacut is a fully functioning farm with dozens of sheep and chickens, run by a wonderfully friendly family that is happy to share their way of life while still respecting your privacy. The sunrises were completely mind-blowing.
We're documenting our route.
Our accommodations were the best we had the entire trip around the island.
And then, in addition, we have
this guy.
The guest house has a full kitchen at our disposal, and we were treated to homemade baking when we arrived,
cake and coffee right now by candlelight.
as well as a farmer's breakfast each morning. Gardacut was built in the 1930s, and it still has that old-timey simplicity and coziness you would hope to experience. It has 4 bedrooms, 2 on each floor, so there were other travelers staying with us from Spain, France, and China. Everybody was super chill. At night, the temperatures plummeted and the subarctic skies came alive with the aurora borealis. Some nights you could barely make them out, but on other nights we were blessed with a spectacular display that you would swear you could hear the crackling in the skies above you. A short drive from Gardacut is one of Iceland's most famous waterfalls. Vik lies right at the base of a massive glacier that is sitting on top of a volcano, so there's water constantly flowing, as well as the potential for disaster if the volcano ever erupts and flash melts billions of liters of water.
We're here at Skullfoss. Woohoo! Pretty slippery. And I'm wearing the worst shoes in the world. I'm an idiot.
One of Vik's most famous attractions is a short drive from Gardacut, but it is a bit of a challenge to get to it. On November 4th, 1973, an American Navy DC-3 made an emergency crash landing on the Black Beaches. The wreck might be most widely known outside of Iceland as Justin Bieber's skateboard ramp from his video for I'll Show You.
We are on our way to an airplane crash site. We're so in the middle of nowhere. A little bit more. Somewhere without. There's still no sign of this airplane. You show him who's boss, babe. Nope, no sign of the plane yet. Still walking miles through this frozen, icy desert. Alright, so we've been walking for... How long have you been walking for? Half an hour? You've not been walking for. No concept of time or distance. Because we're in the middle of nowhere. But at the very last second, boom, the plane appears.
The plane has been stripped down considerably and has suffered vandalism from inconsiderate visitors and strain from the extreme climate. The 4-kilometer walk from the highway is taxing in the snow. The sun is blinding and the wind is fierce, so Tamara was understandably annoyed when we were offered a ride back in a tour bus and I unilaterally decided to turn it down without consulting with her. The walk back to the highway seemed much longer and colder than the walk there, but for some reason, she still loves me.
I'll be back.
She'll be back. Oh, she's back.
That was fast. I'm fast like that.
Super.
Super fly.
All right, that's enough witty banter.